प्यारे बच्चों, मैंने पिछले दिन स्ट्रगल अगेंस्ट अपार्थाइड के बारे में पढ़ाया था और नेशनल मंडेला के बारे में थोड़ी सी जानकारी दी थी। अब उसी में देखिए नेशनल कांग्रेस कैसे बनी। जैसे ही इन द बिगनिंग ऑफ 1950 द ब्लैक्स एंड इंडियंस स्टार्टेड देयर फाइट अगेंस्ट द पॉलिसी ऑफ रेशियल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन के बारे में ये कल पढ़ाया था। इसी के आगे बढ़ते हुए चल रहे हैं और कहा था ये पॉइंट आप पढ़ के आना। नेशनल मंडेला के ये 9 पॉइंट दिए हैं, मैं फिर से पढ़ रहा हूँ, ध्यान दें। पहला था नेशनल मंडेला वाज बॉर्न ऑन 18 जुलाई 1918 18 July 1918. He was prominent leader to oppose the policy of racial discrimination. Third है, he was one of founder of the award-winning Umkhonto V. Sizwe of the African National Congress. He was founder of the armed wings. एक सेना का गठन किया था इन्होंने। कौन सा? उमखोंटो वेस सिजवे। फोर्थ नंबर, he was prosecuted for treason for opposing apartheid and he had to undergo imprisonment for 28 years. He was released on February 1990 and after that he became president of the African National Congress. On the 10th May 1994, he became the first non-white president of South Africa. In 1999, he retired from politics and did not seek re-election. He is known in South Africa as Mandiba. He is known in South Africa as Mandiba. He received more than 250 international awards, including the Nobel Prize for Peace in 1993. He died on 5th December 2013. Long Walk to Freedom. This is Nelson Mandela. This is Nelson Mandela autobiography published in 1995. This book includes the narration of Mandela's childhood, his education and his 28 years of imprisonment. Third है, in this book the writer has detailed about the social and political effect of racial discrimination policy and he also described his struggle against it. Towards a new constitution, कहते हैं towards a new constitution, कैसे नया संविधान बना। After the fall of a government that supported and promoted racial discrimination, a door was thrown open for formation of government of all races of people together. At this historic occasion, Nelson Mandela said historical enemies succeeded in negotiating a peaceful transition from apartheid to democracy exactly because we were prepared to accept the inherent capacity for goodness in the others. My wish is that South Africans never give up on the belief, the goodness, that they cherish, that faith in human beings is the cornerstone of our democracy. With the rise of the new democratic South Africa, the black leaders appealed to the black people to forget and forgive the crime perpetrated by the whites while they were in power. They called upon people to build a new South Africa based on the principle of equality of all the race of men and women, on the democratic values, social justice and human rights. A party had ruled the country by dread of oppression and virtual violence, and the other party fought a battle of freedom. Both the parties sat together and dropped a new constitution. After the discussion and argument for 2 years, they were able to give a constitution that was second to none in the world. The constitution gave to its citizens such extensive rights as were available nowhere else in the world. Together, they collectively decided that in the efforts to solve civic difficult issues, no one will be ignored, no one will be treated as a demon or an evil. It was resolved that whatever had happened in the past, now everyone will be a part of solution to problem. The preamble of the Constitution South Africa has well expressed this spirit. क्या है? We, the people of South Africa, recognize the injustice of our past, honor those who suffered for justice and freedom in our land, respect those who have worked to build and develop our country, and believe that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, unite in our diversity. We therefore, through our freely elected representative, adopt this Constitution as the supreme law of the Republic, so as to deal the division of the past and establish a society based on democratic values, social justice and fundamental human rights. Lay the foundation for the democratic and open society in which government is based on the will of the people and every citizen is equally protected by law, improve the quality of life of all citizens, and free the potential of each person, and build a united and democratic South Africa able to take its rightful place as a sovereign state in the family of nation. My God, protect our people. Akasi Siklet Africa Melorena Boloka Setijaba Heso. God seen South Africa, go bless South Africa. Mudjimu Chatuchu Be Daja Forji Doshi कोटे कीसा अफ्रीका, ये वहाँ के शब्दावलियाँ हैं जिन्हें बोलना थोड़ा जटिल है. उनके नाम जैसे मुस्लिम में अपने नाम जटिल होते हैं, ऐसे ही इसमें भी जटिल शब्दों का प्रयोग किया गया है। बाकी पढ़ने को पढ़ा जाता है, सही देख करके मिलाकर पढ़ेंगे। All the democratic people of the world derive inspiration from the Constitution of South Africa, a country which continue to be condemned as the most undemocratic country a few years back is now looked upon as model of democracy. This could be possible because of South Africa people's resolve to live and work together. They decided to forget the bitter experiences of the past, which they should use only as a lesson for future. Nelson Mandela summed up this spirit in this follow speech. The Constitution of South Africa speaks of both the past and the future. On the one hand, it is the Solomon Pact in which we, as South Africans, declared to one another that we shall never permit a repetition of our racist, brutal and repressive past. But it is more than that. It is also a character for the transformation of our country into one which is truly shared by all its people. A country which in the fullest sense belongs to all of us, black and white, women and men. If the black majority had not pardoned the whites for their acts of oppression and exploitation, there would be all around bloodshed, anarchy and disorder. That situation would result in the division of the country, and we would never see a peaceful and united South Africa as we see today. In due course, as time the black adopting the path of non-violence forgave the whites. Today, South Africa calls itself a rainbow country because all of community, the whites, the colored, the Indians with almost all of them having a black skin, have been living there in peace and harmony. They work together in cooperation just as the seven colors in the rainbow. They have forgotten their dark spot of color discrimination. All the communities there are enjoying the changes that have come over there in South Africa. अब आप इसे इतना पढ़ के आइए, फिर आगे नेक्स्ट डे। थैंक यू।